Good evening. Happy Friday. Guys, I am super excited to be here with you this evening. You guys, look who I'm sharing the screen with, my favorite daughter, Katrina. You guys, listen. Katrina, you guys are here. We call my favorite daughter, but this is Coconut's mama. Okay, you guys know my little Coconut, my little precious little Kaylani. This her mama. She's responsible for. She's a half of responsible party for the beautiful little baby that calls me Cha Cha, and I absolutely love her. I love Katrina, and I'm so excited to have her here with me tonight. But before we get into that, I am Natasha Rivera. I am the host, the creator of this group, Be Free Society, and I help high achieving women redesign their lives so they can prioritize their health, their well-being, live unapologetically, and cultivate a joyful life. So, back to my Katrina. You guys have seen her. You'll hear me call her Coach K because I work out with her, when I schedule permits and stuff like that. But now that I've introduced myself, I'm going to hand the mic to my boo. And I'm going to let her tell y'all who she is because she can tell you better than I can.
Hi, everybody. I'm Katrina. I am a mommy to my beautiful daughter, Kaylani, Coconut.
That's right.
I am a business owner. I own my own salon, K&Co Beauty Bar. And I love everything fitness, health, fun. I love the beach. Yeah, I'm just a great person to be around.
She really is. She really is a great person to be around. That was a great introduction. And yes, she is a boss. She's a mom. She's all about fitness and she's all about self-care. And that's what we're going to get into tonight. Guys, we are using StreamYard. So if you give StreamYard permissions, we will be able to see your name and your faces so that we can greet you by your name and address you by your name instead of just, hey, Facebook user. And so if you give StreamYard permissions, we'll be able to see that. Also, thank you for everyone that's watching the live. Thank you for your time, and thank you for everyone that's watching the replay. Hey, Jackie, and hey, Facebook user throwing up the hearts. Hey. So tonight, guys, gals, chicas, we are going to talk about momming, bossing, fitness, and self-care. We're going to get into it because it's all important, right? And Katrina and I both are moms. We are bosses. We're into our fitness and our health and wellness. And self-care is very intentional in our lives. So, Katrina.
Yes, Mom.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about, and Katrina's a mom. She's a new mom. And she has, to me, watching her, she has really taken on the role like a beast. Like, she is an awesome mom. Kaylani is really, really blessed to have her as her mom. And she's just a new mom. And to step into that new mom role, how was it, Katrina? How was that stepping into new mommy?
It was a lot. But I felt like I was semi-prepared because I have a nephew. He's 10. And me and my two older sisters, my two older sisters actually had guardianship of him for a certain amount of time. And I also helped take care of him and, raise him for the short period of his life. So I felt like he definitely prepared me, even though I was an auntie, it was definitely way different because Kaylani, I have her full time. Like, I can't get rid of her. You can pass your nephew on, but your own kids, you can't get rid of your own kid. They're this So I just felt like it just took a lot of adjusting. Mm-hmm. You just have to be willing to adjust and learn and be patient. And it was a lot. I mean, I'm still learning a lot. She's only a year and a half, 20 months. Yeah. So I'm still learning a lot.
There is no guide. There is no rule.
There's no book. No Google search is going to help you with this.
It's trial and error.
Every child is different.
Yes, but you do very well. again,
extra.
you're a great mom and you have managed it well. And even just taking care of your nephew in preparation for that, you're out here crushing it as a mom. So what would you say to the moms? I know you were really into your fitness prior to becoming a mom. Like you always into what you ate and taking care of your body and working out all the time. You even said one day, you said, listen, if I don't work out, I'm gonna be angry with everybody.
If I don't work out, the day does not go well.
Right. So how did you manage that from, and I don't know why it looks like her screen is, I don't know, can you hear me, Katrina, or are you frozen?
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
Okay, you're just frozen. Big old cute cheesy smile on this camera here. We're gonna rock with it. We're gonna rock with it. So what was that like going from fitness every day and just doing your thing every day, and then to you get pregnant, and then now you're a mom? How was that adjustment with your fitness journey? How did that change at all?
Yeah, I mean, it changed a lot for a certain period of time, because when you're pregnant, you have to adjust what you do, how much you work out, how much I weight lift, so how much weight you're lifting just to be safe.
Right.
So, I mean, I still worked out the same amount while I was pregnant versus post-pregnancy. While I was pregnant, and then after, of course, you have that whole healing process after you give birth. So I had to wait to work out again, but I walked. Walking is, well, okay if your doctor says it's okay. I was fine to walk. So I walked until I was able to get back into my routine. And then even getting back into my routine, it was, your body's just different. You're weaker. Your body just doesn't move like it used to. And you have to just adjust your workouts and adjust everything that you do at the gym until your body is strong enough to do what it was used to once doing.
Right. You're still frozen, girl. So I don't know what's happening over there, but
I don't know what is happening.
But we can hear you well. I can hear you well. I hope everyone out there can hear her well. The one thing that I heard you say was we have to adjust, just kind of like what this broadcast is doing right now, how it's frozen, right?
Frozen, and we're rolling with it.
Right. We are adjusting. We are rolling with the punches. We're flowing with the time. We just pivot, right? And that's just a part. So, because I know I've heard a lot of moms, new moms, they struggle once they have the baby, getting back into their pre-mom routine, right? And it seems like you've managed that well, like getting right back into it once you got clearance from your doctor. That's the key, guys. Make sure you get clearance from your doctor before you resume any activities, because you want to make sure that your doctor clears you so that you don't have any issues or any setbacks. So a lot of moms that I have talked to throughout the years, and they've had that issue, was like they were going, and then they see their body afterwards. It's like, because your body has changed.
Your body changes big time.
A whole human. I mean, I know I'm a mama of 3 guys, so I know what that's like. But I wasn't into health and wellness back then. My oldest is 26. My middle son is 22, and my youngest is 18. I wasn't into all of that, all this health and wellness stuff back then. I was a smaller frame too, so I just kind of, my snatched back, y'all, right? So I really wish your screen would get its life
together. I know you feel like you're talking to a picture.
At least you're smiling and you cute. You cute.
Right. Is there anything I can do? I don't know.
I don't even know. But I don't know
why it's frozen.
It's okay. I'm gonna see something. I just added you back to the screen. Nope, it's still on there. Now it's just got you. It's okay, y'all. The devil is a liar. You see, this is what happened, guys, when you are doing, hello, whoever just came on. Hey, thank you for being here. This is what happens when you are doing the God thing. And when you have women that really are doing what they're supposed to do. Just, you guys, just know that the devil is coming. He's coming because he's mad. He's big mad. But this is going to go on because he ain't stopping what God wants to go forth tonight. So he can go on and do what he do. I don't know, Katrina, if you want to log out and come back in, see if that'll work. Try that. But I'm gonna keep on talking to the group while
all right, I gotcha.
Oh, I don't know who just said that. They said that they were about to text you like you smiling hard. Yeah, no, her screen froze, so we're just working out some little glitches over here. Yep. So if you want to do that, Katrina, hop out and hop back in. That's cool. So while Katrina go and do that, I'm just going to keep on talking. So this is what a boss just has to do. You have to be able to pivot, and we're gonna get into bossing in a few. But this, you guys know, like when you really are doing what God requires of you, these things are going to come up. She's back.
I'm back.
So yeah, thank you. So I don't know what that was all about, but anyway, but that's what happened, y'all. So with that, Katrina, what would you tell a young lady or any woman that was into fitness prior to, and then she may have had a difficult time getting her mojo back or getting back in the groove or in the swing of things, because now she has this new schedule with baby and sleep may be off and things of that sort? What would you tell her? What did your routine look like with momming and now maintaining your fitness goals?
So the advice I would give is have no expectation for the same routine that you once had. Like just throw that out the window, because it's not going to be the same. Sometimes you're going to have to wake up extra early and go to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning, or you might have to go at night once the baby is asleep. And I mean, I have a significant other, so daddy be helping me with the baby. So when he gets off of work, I'll either work out extra late, or if he's on night shift and he sleeps, put her down for a nap, and then I go during nap time and work it around my clients and my business. But I would just say, don't expect it to be what it once was, because it's not. You have a whole nother child. You have to make it work for your schedule, and everybody's schedule is different. Yeah. And just fit it in and just be realistic with yourself. If I can only make it 2 times a week versus, I was going 5 times a week before I had this child, make it 2 times a week, walk, push the baby in the stroller, get some form of activity in, go to the mall and walk around the mall and go shopping. If it's cold, if it's rainy, there's definitely plenty of options. You just have to be willing to do them.
Yeah. I like how you said, go for a walk, push the baby in a stroller, like just don't sit and do anything. Because what I've heard through also is just like, a lot of moms just sit and they have the babies. That'd probably be me if my mindset wasn't shifted. And then I'm just sitting around eating, because now if you add nursing on top of that, right? Mm-hmm. So now you have this. So now you're eating for 2 and your appetite changes too. So the things, and you're really good with eating healthy. You don't eat, you'll eat sweets and stuff like that, but you really don't eat those things. You don't even keep that stuff in your house. But your body may start.
Don't keep it in the house. If you keep it in the house, you're gonna eat it. Enjoy it when you go out to dinner. Enjoy it at a special occasion, a holiday, but don't. You keep it in the house.
I have adopted that. That motto. Don't even keep the sweets in the house. You're right. If it's here, you're gonna find your way tiptoeing through the house, just standing at the pantry, just stuffing your face with all the stuff and spiking your insulin levels, because every time you eat, especially the sweets, like your insulin levels spike. But we're gonna get into that later. So we're momming, we're talking about bossing, being fitness and self-care for any of you that just joined us. So like I know, hey Vet, I know now, like I don't have a little one. Praise the Lord. Right. But I can't imagine doing all the things that I do now with a baby. And again, you have managed to do that well and to set a routine, not just for you as an entrepreneur to maintain your health and wellness, as well as a mom, but you manage her schedule and your life with dad, right? So you are making it work. So how do you keep it all together? Like, how do you stay on track with it all?
I don't know. We take it a day at a time. But yeah, Kaylani stays booked and busy. I stay booked and busy. And we just, I mean, she's my little road dog.
She got the best little life.
She comes with me. Sometimes she's here when a client is here. Sometimes she's not. It just depends on my day. If I know I have a busy schedule, then I'll find our faithful few to watch her. Or if it's not that busy, she hangs out with me. Or I work with his schedule. You just have to make it work for your family schedule, whatever that may look like. But it gets hectic at times for sure. And my day, I have goals for the day, and sometimes they get achieved and other times they don't. And then when they don't, you just have to put it on to the next day.
I was going to ask you, what do you do with your goal if you don't meet all your goals for the day? That's what you do?
Yep, you just put them to the next day. I mean, with a baby, if you have an older child, of course, it's probably, I don't know. I've never had an older child. I've only ever had a baby. But I'm assuming having an older child, it would be a little easier. They're more independent. But having a little child, she might have a great day where she's independent and she can, occupy herself. Or there's other days where I thought I was going to have a productive day and she's like, cling to me. So we try to get as much done as we can with her cling to me. Or we go with what Kaylani wants to do for the day.
And that's the beauty of being a mom. And I like how you do stop and you take that time and you just embrace every moment. And you really are in the moment with her and you are allowing her to be a kid. Like I tell you all the time, like I love how you allow her just to be a kid. Like something so simple as writing with chalk outside, and you take her to gymnastics. And so many moms throw their kids in front of the screen. And not saying that she don't get some screen time, but that she don't get a lot of screen time. She's basically in the house, like she plays and she does these activities, and she just has a really good time. And I just love how she has a life. Like this little baby, y'all.
She has a life.
Like I'll be jealous sometimes. I'll be like this.
I don't know if I'm messing her up because I'm making her too busy or what.
I'm like, listen, this little baby got it going on, and I need. Can you be my mom? Shoot, because I did not have all this growing up. So what kind of routine would you say for a new mom or any woman? Whether you're an entrepreneur, if you're a mom, doesn't matter. You don't even have to be those things. What would you say to a woman that is just looking to get started? Because you guys, I call her Coach K because we be in this garage over here. And listen, homegirl don't play. But I told y'all, I think she broke me in that one picture.
I broke you.
She broke me. So she be like, you ready? You ready? It's like she switched from daughter to drill sergeant. It's all good. It's fun. And she's an amazing workout partner. And I love it. We vibe. We just listen to the music. We dancing around. We just be silly and have girl stuff. Just like cool mom-daughter stuff. And Jackie says you're doing a great job. She really is.
Thank you.
And so what would you say to a woman that's looking to just get started? I know for me, I encourage the walking because that is my piece. Now, Katrina is a gym head. This is what I talk about.
A gym rat, muscle mommy.
Muscle mommy.
That's the new saying now. Gym rat, muscle mommy.
Listen, y'all, that ain't my thing. Like, I'm not going to that gym. I'm not going. So you get two different spectrums here. But I walk and I will run, and Katrina and I will do 5Ks, 10Ks, and we'll go run or walk or whatever. but she loves the gym and she's there like every day. I feel like she's there every day. But I'm walking while she's at the gym. It doesn't mean that what she does is better than what I do, or my workout is any less. It just means we do what works for us, right, Katrina?
And exactly what you said, what works for you. That's what you have to do, because not everybody, like you, mom hates the gym, hates the smell of the gym, hates the men at the gym. Everything about the gym, she's about to gag.
I hate it.
And then some people hate outdoors, hate walking. So you just have to figure out what works for you. If you like riding a bike, then ride a bike every day for how X amount of miles. And you just have to, like you always say, start at start. If it's
be listening, y'all.
I listen to you.
She be listening, y'all. The kids be listening.
The kids be listening. We turn on our ears every once in a while. Yeah, you have to start at start. If you're used to doing absolutely nothing, then 2 days a week is a big accomplishment for you. You have to put it in your schedule, and consistency is key. Consistency is key. If you're not consistent with honestly anything, it's not going to work. And 80% of it is your diet, is what you're putting in your body. 80% of it. And 20% is working out, whether that's walking, riding a bike, doing a HIIT class, going to the gym, lifting weights.
Yep.
Whatever else type of workout you choose to do.
Yep. I like that breakdown. It's an 80-20 split. 80 is the lifestyle you're eating. I you know me, I hate the word diet because I just feel like it has like a negative. But that's the word that's out there, right? It's a lifestyle. It's healthier food choices, right? You should eat healthier more than not. It's okay. You guys are hearing me say it's okay to enjoy the things that you like, but you have to eat those things in what, Katrina? Moderation. And then the 20% is your movement. And I love how you said, Katrina, if you pick 2 days out the week to stay consistent with those 2 days, the time
don't make a big difference.
A big difference, guys. Like
and then change your diet. Whether if you're not a water drinker, you start drinking half, let's say start with half or 25% of your body weight. If you don't drink water at all, 25% of your body weight, your body's going to thank you. Your skin is going to thank you.
It does. It does.
So I wouldn't advise, if you're not a water drinker, to just flat out start drinking half your body weight or a gallon of water. Because that's a lot for somebody that never drinks water.
It's a lot for me, but I get it done. And I've been doing it for years.
2 bottles a day.
Yeah. Start at start. That is my motto, guys. Start at start. Start with what you have and build off of it. But just set a foundation. Hey, someone's saying queen, so I think this might. I'm not sure. This.
Hey, other queen.
This might right. I think it might be windy. I'm not sure. But guys, if you give StreamYard permission, we'll be able to see your names and your beautiful faces. Yes, slow and steady wins the race. Right, because this is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Health and wellness is not something that you're going to just do quickly. It's an everyday work, right? It's a everyday work. It's a journey. It's a journey. And it's really important to remember that. And I like how Katrina said, drink 25% of your body weight. I push the water thing because we should be drinking water because your brain is made of water. Your body needs the water. Your organs need it. Like water is very essential to your overall health. So Katrina, we talked about mom and boss and fitness, and we got a melting pot of everything in here. So we're gonna be hopping back and forth, y'all. So just rock with us, okay? Just rock with us. But maintaining this self-care, doing all of this, I know, for me as a mom, my kids don't really need me that much anymore, right? They just need this.
They just need a roof.
And they and we just pay the bills, right? Until one day they just leave on out, right? So they don't really need me as much anymore. And so I have a little more freedom to just come and go as I please, right? Because I don't need a babysitter or anything like that to do the things that I want to do now. I'm at that phase of life where I am transitioning to empty nester, right? My husband and I are transitioning to being empty nesters and just enjoying being grandparents. To Kaylani. And now I have multiple businesses that I run, which is extremely exhausting in itself. Multiple. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I maintain my health and wellness goals. And now I have to make sure that I implement self-care, like you guys always hear me saying, like, make sure you put yourself first, make sure that you take time for yourself. And it is very important. So how do you maintain self-care, Katrina, being a new mom, running your own business, and just trying to just juggle it all? How do you maintain and manage your self-care? And how important is it to you?
Oh, it's very important to me, because if I do not have time to myself, it shows. It shows in my household. CJ can tell. He gets the wrath of Katrina.
Oh, not the wrath. Don't do that to my
boy. Your boy is in good hands. He's in good hands.
I know.
Yeah, I need self-care. So I feel like I at least try to take one day a week, whether even if that's 2 hours, 4 hours, or just dinner with a friend. I try to take one day out of the week to do something. Minus, aside from me working out, like that's a big part of my self-care as well. I love going to the gym. It's me time. It's an hour and a half, 2 hours to myself, depending on the day. And that's something that is a big part of my self-care. But just something like I'm getting my pedicure done tomorrow. So that is a big part of my self-care. Yeah. But I don't feel like you always have to spend money. It's even me just laying in bed and watching a show without being disturbed, without being touched by little fingers.
Little fingers.
So yeah, it's it's something that you have to work in your schedule as well. Yeah. And you may be busier than I am, and you might be able to only have, once a month, but that once a month time, make it special for you.
Right. Make it
and make it enjoyable. Enjoy it. Soak up every single second of it, because you may not get it until another month.
Right. I love how you said you need self-care.
Yes.
Like you said it, and it just sounds like refreshing, like to hear. Now, this is a woman in her 20s who has caught on to the need and to the importance of self-care. There are a lot of women who have not caught on yet, that are my age, that are older than me, and have not grasped the concept or the importance of self-care, or they think that it's selfish to take care of themselves. And I'm here to disrupt that whole
take it down.
Because there's absolutely no way that you can go through life taking care of everyone else, right? And all the other things, and not take care of you. Like, it's wild. And why not put yourself first? Self-care is, I feel like, the same like with Katrina. I need it.
You need it.
And I like how you also said that it doesn't always mean that you have to go spend money. I enjoy being just like you, in my house, locked in my room, being left alone completely. and no TV, no nothing. And it's just like, leave it alone. Shout out to Coconut. That is definitely Wendy. Someone says self-care is not selfish. It sure is not. It's a necessity, because if I don't get mine, I am just like Katrina said, it ain't gonna be ready.
It ain't gonna be ready.
And that's why Tasha with the A. So that's why I'll sit in my car. This is what it looks like to me. I'll sit in my car just for like up to an hour or so, and just sit there.
That's the best.
Minding my business. Sometimes in my driveway. And I'm not saying I drive. I go in my garage with the car on. That's not what I'm saying. So please do not go and pull in your garage with your car running. I park in my driveway. It's outside. Okay, I just want to put that out there. I'll sit in my car. It looks like me going for a walk. My wellness is a very part of my self-care. Once upon a time, therapy helped. That was a part of my self-care because it was getting me together. And like Katrina, I, sparingly my time, but I do enjoy being out with my friends and maybe, going to a winery or going to a tea shop or just going out and having girl time, because I feel like that is really important. You need to connect, especially as a mom and as a business owner. So as a mom, it's nice to just have that with your girls, because we've been talking to babies all day. And like, I remember when my kids were younger, when my husband would get home, I'd be like this. It is so nice just to have a conversation with someone that understand what I'm saying and I understand them back, because there's all that baby gibberish. And I would talk his ear off when he'd come in the door. And he would just look at me like, you really need to talk, because I stayed home with my second and my third son. I stayed home with them for a year before I went back to work. With my oldest son, my grandmother kept him, so I was able to work when he was like, I went to work when he was a couple months old. But I had a different type of situation when I got married, and we decided that I would stay home with them for a year. And I'm happy that I took that time with them, because I got to really bond with the babies and, and just to be home and just enjoy that precious time with them that you don't get back as a new mom. Or now in that case, I was a second, third time mom, right? But every time you have a baby, I felt like I was new mom all over again, because I had a new baby, a new responsibility, right? So guys, please make sure that you are taking time for yourself. So someone says, "Oh, you talking right, sis?" Yes. Yep, that's Wendy again. Self-care. Yeah, it is important. Have to figure out how to put my name on it. Okay. You have to give StreamYard permissions. It's there's a link when you click in. If you click it, then you'll be able to put your name on it. And then after that, every time you log into any live, your name should just pop up on StreamYard, but you should have to give it permission. I'm just going through the comments now. Jackie says, self-care is essential for a healthy mind, body, and spirit. Put it on your schedule and get after it. I read this in your voice, Jackie. So you will be better for it. Yes. When Jackie says get after it, she means it. Okay. She means it. But yeah, you will be better for it, because I'm telling you, I neglected myself for a long time when I was working for the employer, and I was just becoming very disconnected from everything and very connected to just the stress. And when I got out of that bad, toxic work relationship, I realized how much I really neglected myself. And I vowed that I would never do that again. Not for my kids, not for my husband, not for a job, not for a paycheck, not for a friend, not for a relative, not for anybody. And so I don't care what people got going on. And this is my boundaries and my no. This is all part of my self-care, because if I am not right mentally first, nothing else matters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Self-care makes you a better person. It makes me a better person, a better mom. If I'm not taking care of myself, then Kaylani is not being taken care of properly.
That's right. That's right. And we all see her pictures, so she's very well taken care of properly.
No, she's taken care of. She's taken
very,
very well.
Very properly. This baby gets like a 5-course breakfast every day. She's got it going on. This little baby. That's right. Someone said, do what works for you. Absolutely. Yep. So now Katrina, you also said put it on the calendar, and Jackie had piggybacked. I think she said that too. Put it on the schedule, put it on your calendar, because you said you don't know when you're going to get that time back. Like it could be a month or if a month is once a month is all you have, then fine. Take the time and schedule it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So have you found that to be hard when you get with your friends? Like how do you coordinate that with your working and baby? How do you coordinate going out having self-care time with your friends? Um and
Sometimes my self-care time is combined with my friends. Sometimes we go out and do something. Sometimes they come over and we're just chatting it up, catching up. But I mean, it's definitely limited. I don't have as much availability now that I became a mom. And that was a lot to adjust to, because I was so used to getting up and going. Like,
Mhm.
oh, we're gonna go do this. Yep, let's just go do it. I was used to planning stuff an hour before the plans were happening. And you just get up and go. And now I can't. Or, we're doing dinner with a friend and sometimes Kaylani is there.
Right.
She's joining in with her friend aunties.
Right.
And she's just tagging up with her friend aunties. And she's just tagging along. But yeah, you just have to, it's hard. I definitely don't get up with my friends as much, and it just takes adjusting, and they have to understand that your life has changed and you don't have as much availability for them. And a lot of my friends, if you're one of my girlies, they know.
They already know.
They already know. Kaylani comes first.
Period. 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 Before them all, because she cannot take care of herself. Okay. Mm-hmm. She cannot. And again, you are an amazing mom. You are a great mom. You are a wonderful. I could not ask for a better woman for my son. I could not ask for a better mom for my granddaughter or for my grandchildren, or I cannot ask for a better daughter. Yeah, because you are amazing. And we really love you over here. And you really do a good job. And I'm like, you're not even in your 30s. Like you're still in your 20s and you get it. You get it. You're like a whole boss. You're a whole boss, like very independent, and you juggle a lot. And you do it and it looks so effortless. Like you do it so effortlessly. And I wasn't doing all that when I was in my 20s. I was I was doing things, but I didn't have a business. So I had all the other stuff popping for me, right? But I'm gonna take that back, because I was selling like Mary Kay. I was selling home interior. I was selling stuff. Yes, I was a boss. I've been a boss forever.
Your whole life. You were born a boss.
I was born a boss. So someone says the best mom. She really is. And Vet says Katrina is a wonderful mom. You are a wonderful mom. To be a new mom, because some of these, but everyone momming is different. But ladies, what we really just want to say to you is just prioritize your self-care in being a mom. And if you're not a mom, and if you're not an entrepreneur, then you have the other two. Focus on your fitness, your health and wellness, and your self-care. And then you can incorporate these things. Like, what does it look like for me? Again, being a mom, running businesses, and maintaining my health and wellness and my self-care. It looks like me putting myself first.
Period.
And everything else get in where it fits in. That includes friends. I enjoy time with my friends, but like you, there's just not time that, and it's not a baby thing to me or a child thing to me. Sometimes it's just I don't want to, because I don't have the mental capacity. And I really enjoy being home. I enjoy my space. And I'm an introvert, guys, as much as you may not believe this. I am really a hardcore introvert. I like being home. I'm a homebody. I've been like this for years, and I don't plan on changing ever. So Katrina knows sometimes they're over here and I'm like, all right, guys, I reached my capacity. They're like, mom's going upstairs, right? And I'm like,
mom's curling up in bed.
Women with my bed to go do whatever, like to sit and just watch TV, or just most of the time I'm not even watching TV because I'm not a big TV watcher. I just enjoy peace. And peace is part of my self-care too. And anything that comes in and sounds contrary or look contrary or smell contrary to peace, it really it has to go immediately. But I do always make time for my friends that make time for me. As best as I can. So if I am going to go out of my way, and this is my self-care because I'm caring for myself. So what I mean by that is I'm reciprocating. What you give me is what I'm gonna give you. So if you're not going out of your way and make time for me, I'm not going out of my way and make time for you. Now I have some friends that don't live in my area. So we have to make plans in advance because there's travel involved, right? That's not what I'm talking about, but we support each other in a different way. But this all goes into being a boss, and take care of yourself.
Juggling a lot.
You're juggling a lot. And what I'm not going to let go is myself, is me, or my businesses. So they all come first because they're all attached to me. Everything and everyone else get in where they fit in. They really, really, truly do. Somebody is talking to us over here. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm loving this chat. I need all of this. Oh, it's Pam. Hey, pretty girl. You guys, I have so many. I feel like I have all these daughters now, right? And they're all Katrina. They're all Katrina's friends, and they all call me mom.
They all call you mom. I'm like, you guys can't call her mom. That's my mom. All of them. They'll ask about you. How's mom doing?
I have all these girls, and I just love all of them. They are all some amazing women, and they're some of them are moms, and they're amazing moms. And Pam is a mommy, and she just had a new baby. Mommy. What is he, like 5 months now? 4 months now. So she has 2 babies. I love you too. I love all you girls. I love all y'all. Y'all make me feel so special. But yes, please, ladies, start taking care of yourself. Prioritize that. Put it on the calendar, like Katrina said. Schedule that time and maintain that time. And when you're having your self-care time, unplug.
Yeah.
Like,
turn the phone off. Or at least on silent.
If you want to post a picture, post it after you had your self-care. Because if you're posting because you want to be seen doing this, like, just enjoy being in the moment with yourself or with your friends, and then post it after. I'm not saying don't post it, but get into the habit of really, really putting yourself first. And then after the event, go ahead on and share it. But you've had that time to really be in the moment. And that's what I'm saying. Because when we're busy, and I've been guilty because I'm paparazzi with my phone. Like, right, I'm out taking the pictures and I'm doing all the right, but mamarazzi, right? But I'm not posting when I am out. I really do enjoy the moment, but I capture these moments because a picture's worth 1,000 words, and one day a picture is all we're going to have. So I just love taking pictures of my family, my friends when we're out and just doing whatever. But just be in the moment with yourself. Be in the moment with your friends. And ladies, I don't care who told you what, you need good girlfriends in your life.
Good girlfriends.
The good girlfriends.
The good girlfriends. Not just any old girlfriends, the good ones.
The good ones.
Keep them.
Right. And when you get those type of chicks in your life, love them hard and don't let them go. When you got people that's really riding for you, I have friends that have seen me at my lowest, and they see me on my way up. And those are the ones that I'm gonna have around forever. So anybody new trying to get in, you don't have a place because you didn't see me when I was at my lowest, so you just getting in now. So this is the only part of me that you know. But yeah, love your friends hard. Always make time for people that make time for you. Like, guys, this is all part of your self-care. Your time is your most valuable possession, and once you spend it, you can't recoup it. And so you can't go around here just tossing around time, right? And neglecting yourself and giving it all to everybody else because you're neglecting yourself. That's not self-care. That's not how you care for yourself. Self-care is how I say it. Self-care is saying, I love me. That is, in a nutshell, that's what self-care says. It says, I love me. You are literally showing yourself how you love yourself
and what you deserve.
Yes. So go grab that cup of tea by yourself. Go fall in love with yourself. Go have that brunch by yourself. Go on that vacation by yourself, but please use caution, guys. Um, do all the things. Just get into the groove of loving yourself and really tapping into who you are and what you like. So, Katrina, you got anything else for the ladies you want to add to this?
Yeah, just make sure you add it into your schedule. You put it, if you got to put it on the calendar, put it on the calendar. If it means, one less date night a month that and it's your date night for yourself, then that's just what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Or if it's, I don't know, you have family nights on Friday, and one of the Fridays you have a mommy night, I need my own time night, then do it. Even if it's just once a month. But I highly suggest make it once a week. even if it's like 2 hours.
What does that look like once a week, Katrina? Because some people, I don't want, some people may be like, oh my gosh, I have to go out and spend money once a week. Because earlier we said that it doesn't always involve money. So what could that once a week look like?
So once a week. So sometimes once a week for me is, like I said, fitness is a big part of my self-care. So I might spend an extra, instead of having my workout be an hour, I might want to spend 2 hours there. And that's a lot of time for some people. But for me, it's great. I'm like, wow, I get to complete my entire workout that I had planned, do extra cardio, blah, blah. It's great for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for everybody though. And then another, self-care that I may do is me just browsing around, and this one's spending money, me just browsing around stores, shopping, but by myself. I'm with nobody, or with a friend, or dinner. Even if you have a friend come over and the house is clear, or even if they're coming over and your family's there, then that's, time that you needed for yourself to interact with one of your friends.
Yes.
The conversation is different than interacting with, for me, a 1-year-old or, my significant other. So, girls need girl time. So
we need me time and we need girl
time. If it's a phone call, if you're sitting in your car and you're listening to music that you want to listen to, and that's an hour, even if it's an hour, that's self-care for the week.
Yeah. Yep. I like that. I like all of that. And you said something earlier, like even if that means you have to cancel plans to schedule in some me time, you have to do what you have to do for you, because things are going to change. Like the days just I've learned to just adapt to my day, right? And I'm not tapped into anything on the day. Like I have deadlines and I have goals, but I'm not pressed about them. But if it's a deadline, I have to, meet them, right? But I just go with my day. So it was like, okay, if I plan to do A, but I really need to D right now because I need to go lay out in the sun and just like soak up the sun, lift my hat, right? I'm not going to worry about A over here. I'm going to go over here because this is what I need over here. And so it's really just adapting to your needs and what you need and just doing that. So I will cancel in a minute. I will cancel things and I'm like, and no apology, because will never, and I don't want you guys to ever apologize for taking care of yourself, for putting yourself first. Jackie said, I'm going to go back to it. She says, way to be bold, Katrina. Thank you for sharing. This person said, my self-care is nature. Yes. Mine too.
A walk is self-care. I mean, honestly, anything that brings you joy and you love is self-care.
That's, guys, you hear this?
And different things bring people joy, and different things people love so many different things. Everybody is different.
That's why you have to tap in and find and start doing something so that you will really understand and find out what you do like. Katrina said she'll give herself extra time in the gym. 2 hours
and
in the
I love
gym.
that. And some people are like, this girl is crazy.
I want to vomit at the thought of that. But you tell me, but I will spend 2 hours walking, and I do spend 2 hours walking. Do you see the difference? We're doing what works for us. It just looks different, but it's similar, right? We're still taking care of our mental, our physical, and our emotional state. That's what we're doing. And when we're in nature, when I'm in nature, that's taking care of my spiritual too, because I get the good downloads out there. Like, it's the quietness, it's the stillness. Like, I hear God so clear. It's just, you guys, when I really started my wellness journey, the first time I sat on my couch downstairs and I literally heard a bird chirping. I could not tell you the last time I really tuned in and heard a bird chirping. That's how disconnected I was from everything around me. And I was just so caught up in the work. And I was like, I heard the birds chirping? Are you kidding me? Like, and it just really brought tears to my eyes, because I couldn't believe that I was not really paying attention to birds chirping. It's something so simple. That may not sound like anything to anyone, but it's a lot to me to listen to the birds. And now I take great pleasure when the birds wake me up on a Sunday or a Saturday morning. I just thank God first that I woke up right on this side of heaven to do a little bit more work, gave me a little more time down here with the people. But when I hear the birds just singing a melody, it's like I just get I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful because of where I was and where I am now. This person said self-care is nature. Yes, that is mine too. Someone said I love the quiet, listening to the birds. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Or
yep. Me too. I like to sit in my car too, and I like the quiet. See, y'all are my people. Y'all like this car ministry, and y'all like quiet.
Let's have a car date. Just sit in the car.
Let's just go find a parking lot. It's like the drive-in movie. We want to have a drive-in self-care. Oh, I will find me a parking lot. And my doors are locked, y'all, so don't worry. And I'm backed in, so ain't nothing back. Like, ain't nothing. Just make sure when you're out there doing that, just make sure you cool. But most of the time it is I'm in my driveway. But y'all are my peoples out here. Yes, on Mondays, maybe on Wednesdays, and no on Friday. Is this for like your routine? It's a no for me. It is a no. Not self-caring is a no for me. It's a no. It's a no. Yes. Wendy, what works for you? Yep. What's she saying? We're all wired different. Yes, we are wired different. That's why you really have to go out there and find out what works for you.
Yep. Some self-care may be reading a book. I do not read books. So that will never be a self-care for me. But if you enjoy reading a book,
read a book. And you know what? If you don't like reading, naturally there are audibles. Yeah. You need an audible. And so I love turning pages. Do you see how it's like you can love the same thing, but just in a different way? I love fitness in a different way from Katrina. Now we'll get together, like I said earlier, and we'll work out. We'll do a HIIT, and we'll do some strength training. And that's about an hour that we'll do that. And then we do our little dance at the end, right? We'll maybe make a TikTok, right? Because that's what we do when we get together. But then after that, it's done. And Katrina may very well leave. There have been times when she's left me and gone to the gym because that just wasn't enough for her. And I'm like, well, you go and have fun.
By yourself.
You have fun. So she knows, like, don't invite me to the gym, but I will do a dance class. Like, I will do her sister is a certified trainer, and she has a great hip hop class. So I've taken her class, and so I love taking a class. Fun fitness. That's what I call it.
Never taken a hip hop cardio or Zumba or any class like that. You need to do it. You're missing out.
You are missing out.
Burning calories and getting fit and not knowing you're doing it.
And when Katrina became a new mom, and when she started working now and getting herself back in shape and stuff, I call her. I said, "You're a fit mom." right? And that's kind of like been my thing. And I just started calling you Coach K because she was actually coaching me too. And when I started going through my journey, she really was an instrumental part in helping me just with getting some routines together and putting together workouts for me. So Katrina, I pray one day she get her certification because Katrina is a bomb fitness coach.
One day when I fit it in my schedule.
Right. Okay. Gotta put it on the calendar.
Schedule and
because you know I'm gonna push you. You know I'm gonna push you.
I know. I see you send me all the discounted certifications and everything.
I send her everything because you know what? I want my kids will succeed in everything. They will always be at the head and not the tail. They will always be above only and not beneath. They will always be the lender and not the borrower. And that is always my prayer over them. And so you know, and it's just nice to just be amongst other bosses, like you doing your thing, and other moms and other people that take care of themselves and fitness and in health and wellness, your total well-being. So, and if you don't have people in your life like that will encourage you to be better and to, you know, just to, how would that work for you, Katrina? If you had people in your space, or do you allow people in your spaces that don't encourage you to be a better you, or are you that person to everyone?
I'm definitely an encourager for sure to my friends. I tell them to do anything. Try it. If you hate it, then don't do it. Find something else. And that's with careers, that's with a hobby, that's with anything. I'll motivate you, you know, push my friends, push my sisters, push my family to try anything that is in the back of your mind. Some, you know, if you had the courage to say it to me, like, oh, I want to start a business.
Yeah.
Let's say my sister is saying I want to start a business and it's a t-shirt business. I'm gonna be like, go for it. Like, do it. Either
do it right now,
or they're not right, or they're not gonna sell. You know, and then if you might love it, you might hate it, and if you hate it, then just on to the next.
You gave it a try.
Yeah, you gave it a try. You
no
know
regrets
that it was for you or it wasn't for you. But yeah, for people that don't motivate me or push me or, you know, just are negative, you're not. You're not in my circle.
I got a dot because we don't need that over here. We ain't doing that over here. So do you ladies have any questions for Katrina or myself before we wrap up this segment? If you have any questions, go ahead and drop it on in the comments and we will address it before we head out. I just want to say thank you for rocking out with us tonight. We really appreciate your time. Katrina, do you have anything in closing for the ladies that you want to just leave them with? Any words of encouragement for the mom, for the boss, for the woman that's embracing her fitness journey or health and wellness journey and her self-care journey as well? Do you have any last words of encouragement for them?
For the moms, stay motivated. You're doing a great job. As long as your kid feels safe, is in a safe environment, if your kid is fed well, if your kid is healthy, you know, you're doing a great job. But they feel loved, you know, as long as you got those three things and you know you're doing the best you possibly can do as a parent or just a person in general, you're doing a good job. So just stay positive. Keep, you know, fitness into your schedule, fit self-care into your schedule, whatever that may look like to you, you know, just add it in there somewhere because it's very important.
Right.
It'll help you mentally.
Right. It will. What would you say to the new mom, Brittany? I mean, Brittany, are you here? I love Brittany.
She didn't have in the comments. I don't think she's here. You're calling her out.
I feel like I want all the new moms because this is the thing. Like I remember, like I had my mom and my grandmother, right? So they helped me out a lot when I was a new mom. And some women don't have that, right? And it's just really like it could be a sucky thing when you just, and I know like when my kids were, we didn't have support, like we didn't really have someone to keep our kids. And so now like we're out here living our best life because I'm like free, right? So what would you say to a new mom that may be struggling, like just to have a little time away from baby, or how did you, I'm just going to ask you this, how did you do it when you started going back and getting yourself back into your routine? Was it hard for you to leave Kaylani, or was it easy for you to leave her for that hour or two to go ahead and do what you needed to do for you?
Yeah, I felt like it was pretty easy because when I was leaving her with people that I trusted. So I felt like it was pretty easy for me to, leave for an hour. But I feel like my life is a little different because I was working at a salon when I was pregnant and I planned on returning and I never returned. I opened my own business and I was able to make my own schedule. So I had I had a lot of availability. I could create my own schedule and plan it around her and plan it around, CJ's schedule and other people that I may have had watching her schedule. So that made it very easy. I mean, if you're following, an employer's work schedule and you're a 9 to 5, your availability and schedule is going to just be way different.
Right. So you just got to make it work.
Yeah. And it's not, you're not going to be in the same situation forever. Your kid's not going to be in the newborn phase.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, it's exhausting. When you first bring this new baby home, you're tired. I remember bringing her home and, having her, but that first 2 weeks, I didn't think I was going to make it. I was surviving off of maybe 12 hours of sleep for 2 weeks.
But you had some nice help coming through.
I had really great help.
Yeah.
I had really great help. We are lucky. Coconut is loved.
She is well loved.
We had dinner brought to us. We had people spending the night taking the baby. But it's still, your baby, your child's not going to be little forever. You're constantly evolving as a person, as a parent, kind of like a caterpillar.
Yeah.
Caterpillar it goes through phases. You're going to go through phases and then you're going to be able to blossom again into a butterfly one day. Yep. You may feel like this caterpillar that's stuck and, chunky and moving along roughly. But, once your child's older and you have more availability, you're going to feel, like yourself again.
Right.
Or you feel like yourself during that period. But if you're don't have many people to help you, I'm fortunate. I know not everybody's as fortunate, but if you don't have as many people to help you, find people to help you.
Right.
Find mommy groups. If you live away from your family, if you just don't associate with your family, find good friends or a good daycare, good childcare that you trust.
Yeah.
To help.
Yeah, but it's important to take care of yourself. I don't see any questions in here, but thank you all for reaching out and tonight to join us on this live and to just give us your time. Thank you for being flexible and watching this on Friday night because I'm not available to do it this Sunday like I've been doing, but I will be back come April with these after Easter. It'll be after Easter because I won't do it on Easter Sunday. I think is that like the first Sunday of the month or second? So yeah, I'll be starting up like after Easter Sunday again in April. Thank you guys. You guys are having some wonderful comments. Hold on. We were talking about changing our minds and being allowed to. Monday may say yes, Wednesday maybe, and yes. I get what you're saying. So again, it was like, go ahead. It's okay to change your mind to do the things that you need to do for you on whatever particular day, and just be okay with the shift and don't beat yourself up if you don't make it to the gym tomorrow or like you wanted to, or like sometimes like me, and I wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna walk at real early in the morning, and I don't get to my walk until like the afternoon.
Right. Make realistic goals for yourself.
Right. because I just wanted to lay there for a little a little longer. And again, laying there is self-care. Sometimes your body just needs rest. And I have really learned to listen to my body and to give it what it needs. And I'm not about to fly through life anymore. I've done that. I've done the fast pace through life, and I'm no longer in that vein. Everything's on island time to me, literally on island time. So I'm moving very, very, very slowly, and I am loving it like a little snail. So I'm not in a rush anymore. I rushed around so much, and I missed out on so much from rushing and just moving fast and just always being on the go and just not taking the time to enjoy the simple things like listening or paying attention to when a bird is chirping. Guys, like, do you even understand like how serious that is? But Katrina, thank you for joining me. I enjoyed your company. I enjoyed you coming on here and enlightening the ladies on momming, bossing, and just taking care of themselves through, fun fitness, and just self-care. And now, how can they follow you, Katrina? Like, say they want their lashes to be lashing. Let's say
lashes or hair to be hairing.
When you guys see me posting my pictures of my lashes, Katrina's the one that be giving me my hybrid beat on my lashes.
Come see me. Come look with me. You can follow my business page at k.ko beauty bar. Right there at the bottom of the screen. Follow my IG page and get in contact with me if you like your hair done, your eyelashes done. Come sit in my chair and chat with me.
I don't think you're gonna see Coconut. She ain't gonna be there.
Right. She might be there, she might not.
She's gonna be over here.
Right. She'll be over at her Chacha's house, her grandparents or her aunties.
All right. So you guys take this down and just be looking for, if you know someone, please connect them with Katrina. She will take very good care of them. I'm looking at the comments. I thought I had a few more. Fun fitness, mom boss, love it. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Jackie. And thank you for all the other Facebook users whose names I cannot see. Thank you all for being here. Thank you guys for watching the live. Thank you guys for watching the replay. And you guys go have an amazing weekend. I am out of here. And just always remember that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. The only one that can talk you out and keep you out of doing anything is you. You're the only one that can stop your progress. So as long as you got your boots to the ground, so to speak, and you got your hand to the plow, there's absolutely nothing that you can't do as long as you keep your mindset. And if you have discipline and consistency, because that's your driving force, it's the consistency. Without it, you're not going anywhere. It's like trying to drive a car without a key, for real. So on that note, we're going to peace out. We love you all. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Later. Love you, Katrina. Thank you for rocking with me. See y'all.